Yes, people, welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. I wasn't going to do a video this morning. I've been trying to keep you up to date with West Ham news that has been going around over the last few days, and there's been plenty of it. So I've done a few morning videos, but I wasn't going to do one this morning until I saw videos circulating. I didn't see them last night. I saw them this morning of West Ham fans being attacked in Seville by Frankfurt ultras. Now, this is really, really bad if I'm honest with you. Now, there's lots of West Ham fans out there saying, this was bad, and they've laid the blame on UEFA, which I think is very valid. Whose idea is it? Because Betis and Real Betis and Sevilla are in the same city, Seville. There's going to be 2 Europa League ties, one night after the other. So what do? They put the Betis one on the Wednesday night and the Sevilla one on the Thursday night. So in the space of 2 days, there's going to be 2 sets of away fans in Seville causing trouble. Surely UEFA must realise there's probably going to be a bit of trouble there, isn't there? Because either West Ham or Frankfurt fans are going to clash, and they're going to want to fight, because that is coming back into football. I'm afraid, fighting and everything. We've seen it over the last few weeks. There was some at Liverpool, there was Southampton, Man United, which was a bit more understandable, obviously after the manner of the defeat. It's creeping back in to football, and I just think it's very strange that UEFA have done this, because they've obviously done it in years past. There's probably been trouble as well, but they don't really do anything about it. Now, the media will now lay the blame on West Ham because it's West Ham, and that's what they like to do. They like to lay blame on West Ham in any way they can. Now, if you actually watch the videos, I think it was a Spanish journalist who did the best capturing of it all from a distance away. You can see that West Ham fans are minding their own business, having a good time in a pub in Seville. About 100 or 200 Frankfurt fans come, ultras, all black out with their kendo sticks and their blooming corner flags. Somebody said, I think it was, and weapons. Let's just say weapons in a way that they want to harm other fans that are there, i.e. West Ham fans. They come and they get a distance away, and West Ham fans realise, now this is my issue with what some West Ham fans are saying. Some West Ham fans are saying, well, we brought it on ourselves, we were chucking glasses at them. If you had 200 Frankfurt ultras walking towards you, are you going to just let them walk towards you, or are you going to try and put up a little bit of a fight to try and, fend them off in a way? Because if West Ham fans didn't, try something, in my opinion, then they would have just ran to him and just started fighting. A few people came out and had scraps, and I think most people there were saying we tried to stay away from it, and it was Frankfurt ultras just came over, realised that we were going to probably be up for a fight and stand up for ourselves, and then they slowly just filtered out of the area. This will now be all over the media in the next few days. West Ham fan trouble in Seville. West Ham fans cause trouble yet again. But it's not that. We all know that will happen. Deep down as West Ham fans, we know the blame will be laid on us, because it always does. But in fact, it wasn't our fault. We stood up for ourselves to save that bar being absolutely wrecked, and B, there being more trouble than there needed to be. We just fended for ourselves and a little bit of self-defense, and then they came to their senses and slowly walked away. From this is what people were saying on Twitter last night, pretty much. So I'm glad, and hopefully no West Ham fans before the game got injured or seriously hurt. I hope everybody in that bar's okay. Obviously, we did expect a bit of trouble out there in Seville, but obviously I didn't think it really come from Frankfurt fans, because I forgot they were playing out there on the day before. I thought it would have just been something with the Sevilla fans, probably just a little bit of that, a little bit of this, but we've seen it already. This is what happens when you enter European football. Two massive away support groups come, and they meet in the same city, and one wants to fight and one wants to pretty much just self-defend themselves, and that's what we did very well. I thought the West Ham fans handled it, from what I could see of the video that I've seen, very well. Fair play to the West Ham fans, and hopefully that's the last of that, and they can now enjoy themselves out there in Seville. But of course, it is Europa League match day. Putting that to the side, we do take on Seville later on, and I'm buzzing for it. I've just filmed my match day natter for the members, which is going to go up in just a second. Yeah, it's finished uploading. I'll put that on in a second. I'm absolutely buzzing for it. I'm going to be live on the build-up show at 4:15 with Phil before the lineup is announced. It's going to be interesting what David Moyes does with this lineup, whether he sticks with his two in midfield, or whether he puts the third man in midfield, like a Noble who sits, and then Souček and Rice push up. But that means we don't really have that 10. But then Souček or Rice can probably slot into that 10, which means a flat. Yeah, it's got a bit dark. A flat 3 across our attack, which will probably be Antonio, Fornals, and probably Vlasic. Would it be Benrahma out outside? Benrahma's not very effective on that right hand side, but we'll have to wait and see. I do prefer Benrahma down the middle, but that's the risk David Moyes is going to have to take. Is he going to put an extra man in midfield and try and go for the draw, or is he going to play the normal way we do and try and score goals? We'll have to wait to see what happens. But it is Europa League match day. I feel like a little kid at Christmas. I am really buzzing for it. And from what Semra Hunter said yesterday when I spoke to her at 5 o'clock UK time, she said, you've got a good chance. She said, I'm not writing Sevilla off, but you've got a good chance of beating them over the 2 legs. She said they've got about 7 or 8 injuries suspensions / all of that jazz, which doesn't help them. Even the manager couldn't remember all of the players he had out injured, because he said, I'm not going to name anybody because I'll forget people, because there's so many. Obviously, we do have our injury worries. Of course, Jared Bowen's out. We've seen the players come out yesterday. Our man Declan Rice was out there. It's good to see plenty of youngsters are out there. From the picture West Ham put on social media yesterday, I believe it was Sonny Perkins, was Dan Chester's there, and Dan Potts, I think, something like that. But there's a good few of the youngsters out there, which is good to see. Will they get any game time? Probably not, but this is about experience for them, and this is the academy of football, of course. Yes. I think that's Alese there, Dan Chester, Sonny Perkins, and Dan Potts. I think, Freddie Potts, not Dan Potts, Freddie Potts. So let's hope that we can pick up a positive result. I'll be back at 4:15 for the build-up show. I am buzzing for it. Little kid at Christmas. Woohoo! Come on, West Ham. West Ham fans, stay safe out there. Hopefully there's no more trouble and you get to enjoy the rest of your trip out in Seville. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to West Ham Official if you are new. And before I go, check out our channel sponsors, SRM Carver and Sam. Our fantastic channel sponsor here on West Ham Unofficial are SRM Carver and Son. SRM Carver and Son provides crushing, screening and aggregate recycling services across southern England. If you'd like to find out more information on SRM, please click the link in the description down below to check out more information on their website. Thank you very much to SRM Carver and Son for sponsoring West Ham Unofficial, and come on, you Irons. And that's me from about 6 months ago. Can you tell the difference? Because I certainly can. I'll catch you soon. Cheers, guys, and come on, you Irons.